Hi, I'm Jordan. I work on the QA team.
So my name's Susie and I'm a lead QA at Sumo Leamington.
Essentially, our role as QA is to make sure that everything in the game works as intended. Every single feature that's ever in the game we have to test, so it's a lot of fun.
The role of a lead QA tester is more about the sort of helping my team. It's about the people in the team. But thankfully, I do get to get my hands dirty and actually test sometimes, but very much about making sure my team members have what they need in order to do their jobs, to test and be their best, essentially.
The QA team at Leamington is really great because we get to kind of talk to every single person who is on the team and that makes the game, and that's part of QA's responsibility as well. It's not just to report issues, but it's also to give feedback that the players might have.
With Sumo Leamington, we're very much an embedded QA. We get to test things before they go into the main branch, let's say. So we're testing everything from, with Stampede, you've got the carts, you've got the characters, the environment, anything and everything that goes in, we check, essentially. And my favourite thing about working this game is the collaboration. At the end of each sprint, we have a sprint review, and that's where we get to see, everyone gets to see the work that's gone in, working together to achieve this goal of creating an awesome game, which I think we're doing, to be honest with you.
Doing the same thing over and over and over again is something QA has to do, and I feel like you kind of have to learn to get enjoyment out of doing that and not be bored by it. And I love doing that, so it's great for me. If I'm driving against the same wall for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, trying to see if I can clip out of bounds, then I love doing that.
I like to think about cheating. I don't know what that says about me, but ways of exploiting, finding those loopholes, so that's my natural path. Not something I should admit to, I don't think, but hey ho.
How do you break a game? Well, for me, it's more like how don't I break a game? Honestly, it can be everything from making sure that the different customization items work together. So does a big hat and big sunglasses work with this body type, or do they clip into each other? If all the bots don't drive the right way, what's the best way of going about fixing that? Found out that quite early on in development, we actually had a minus system. So if you drove backwards around the track, you could get into negative laps, which was quite fun. Luckily, that's not a thing anymore. But
one of them found that if you assign your accelerator to the mouse wheel, the scroll on your mouse wheel, when you get on track, you can literally flick it and it will look like your car is flicked into the oblivion. Like, it almost pings out of sight. And because it's so fast, the server just crashes. Unfortunately, they fixed it, so I can't cheat anymore.
I feel like QA has an overwhelming advantage when it comes to winning in the game because we play it a lot more. It's going to be fun when the game comes out. I think we're going to have to set up a little QA dev team versus the community or something.